Hi, my name is Raymond Hudson,
And I'm Rachel Hudson.
and we are a wonderful couple, mixed. We love each other, and we are getting ready to plant a church in one of the coolest cities in California, Berkeley, California. Man, we're so excited for all that's in store. We want to tell you just a little bit about our family. And so my wife will talk about kind of our kids. And
We have 4 kids. We have a 9-year-old Gabriella, Zeke, who's 7, Bella, who's 5, and Leo, who just turned 1 and is walking like a crazy man. He's our newest addition.
yeah, you know, one of the things that we're excited about with planting a church here in Berkeley is getting other families together. We love kids, we love families, we love just people, and just the excitement that comes around unifying and belonging. And so, man, we're excited about that. Both of us have been called to ministry. It's funny, we joked for years about planting, and when I say joke, like I would bring it up and then she would tell me.
No.
What would you say?
No,
Never. She's like,
never.
I will never
Do
plant
not
a
want to
church.
plant a church. As we were thinking and praying and God was working on our heart, I looked at Ray one day and I said, you know what? I think we're just supposed to plant a church. And that was the first time I had said it out loud.
Which was a shock to me.
Yeah, it was scary, and it was not easy to say those words out loud because planting a church is not something that you do every day. But I knew that if I was going to want to plant a church with anybody, it would be with my husband.
Come on, that's good. I would want to plant with you also. She's awesome. But yeah, it's just super exciting. It's funny to think about just like the plan of God and what His plans is for you in a city. You know, there's so much of a stigma with the city of Berkeley. You know, I love it. You know, it's actually been rated the #1 suburb to live in California, which is awesome. But it's a beautiful place, and with that stigma, I feel like people have just talked about how what it's against, all the things that it's against, all the riots, all the things that have happened in the city, the liberalism. But what I've found just coming to Berkeley is that people are normal. We all have our own issues and problems, and so we just hope that we can bring just some help to bring another way of living that we believe God's always wanted. And so it's funny. It's just been a thing that's been in our heart in my heart for years.
Yeah.
But my passion for ministry has been there since age 13. I've been called to ministry, and so man, we're just excited to create an environment where it's easy for people to just experience and see Jesus. You know, as we look at everything we've done in life, all the places God's taken us, we feel like God has brought us specifically for such a time as this, for this amazing city. And not to tell the city all the things that are wrong with it. I think for us, it's more the heart to say, man, how do we love? How do we serve the city? How do we experience it? How do we become a part of this amazing place that is so fundamental and such a leader in our world? And so for us to get the privilege, for God to say, I'm calling you to Berkeley, California, for us, that's like, man, we're blown away. So if you're listening to this, we want you to know we want to serve. We just want to be a part of just the things that God is wanting to do here. And as we've gotten older and even coming to a city like Berkeley, it causes you to even rethink what church should look like. You know, is it applicable? Is it something that could really transform and impact someone's life? And so, one of our desires is, man, how do we create an atmosphere and a community of people that can experience what we've experienced in a non-confrontational way, that they could really, through relationship and through family and friends, that we can open up dialogue about faith in such a way to where it doesn't seem, outside of what you would want or what we would want, but where we create an environment where we can sit with people who don't know who God is and have a conversation that could lead to something more, something better, a place where maybe family, that there's issues in family, that those issues can be helped. If there's marriage issues, if there's kid issues, whatever problems or difficulties or challenges we're going through in life, then what if we could create an environment to where you're not doing it alone, you're not doing it by yourself. We feel like that, man, that's for us a great call that we have to create a church that looks like nothing you've ever seen before.